Here we have playing out from the back with a 7-a-side team. One of our biggest problems is we don't ever create width. The boys have a tendency just to follow the ball. So got this diagram together. The numbers are a guide for their start positions. If you note the arrows, the red arrows before they've moved, this is a step on. That is where they would have started from, goalkeeper in the middle. So number 4 is central mid. Goalkeeper has passed to number 4. Then he has passed out because he was being pressed, so first pass was there. 4 is then passed to number 2, who was being pressed, and he's gone back to the keeper. Problem normally, we've done this a couple of times, but then this player here is now drifted over to here. And then there's no room again, so what we're asking is to stay out there. The ball's gone out to number 3, so most of these opposing players would have been this side, but hopefully the ball's passed quickly. The ball shifts out, allows him to make a little bit of a run. Number 5 is now moved up the pitch. Notice he's also hogging the touchline. Because also another little thing, I've been talking about this to the boys for quite a while, what they tend to do is stand here, come right in, and then obviously that angle now is being closed off. So we're trying to get them to stay out here so he can receive it on these on his back foot, and he's facing, you can see that goal as well. If he starts to come in, so if he starts to come in there, and quite often they'll have a bad body shape, they'll start to do this and look at the ball, and obviously they could pass it and run through the legs and do a quick turn, but we would prefer them to be in a better shape. So 5 out nice and wide to receive the ball from 3. Once again, if they press well, if that option's not on, you'll also notice that 7 has made a run from there. So rather than just asking, like the kids will do, just to stand up front and wait for that ball to be played, he's actually made a run in. So if I turn the pitch round, you can now see that he's actually got a really good angle to receive the ball. And then 6 has made a run from here into this area now behind. And 4 has dropped in to cover, because if we lose it here and 4 was still standing in central mid, we've got a big problem there. So now 4 has gone from central mid to cover at the back. 2's come out wide. He's come in slightly, but he's still out there, and we've still got a play around here. So if we can't get forward or we can't get into this option, we still can come back and come back round again. The shaded area here, sorry, I'm not great with the camera because I'm trying to hold it and look at the screen as well. But the shaded area here is what we're trying to exploit. These space areas, especially at this level, we're talking grassroots, so the boys will tend to follow. So quite often in the game, the opposing team, the yellow, if the ball's over here, most of their players will be within that area there. So we're looking to try and exploit those to come in, not necessarily to get crosses into the box, but to come in and then coming from the central areas, attacking these areas here, or coming down and pulling back at the box. If we can get players up towards the byline, touchline, cutting back with players coming in for a shot there. The white lines, they sort of just guide for the kids to see, look, the boys are reasonably close here. So we've got a diamond shape, I could say triangles, whatever we want to do. But so we've talked about diamond shapes quite a bit. But it's not been working on the training session, so partly my fault. We need to have a few more visual cues for them to help them out, so we're going to give all the boys this tonight, just as a guide. Obviously, in a real game anything can have happened, so in the first pass here, going back to stage 1, he might not have been pressed and he might have been out of turn and run with the ball. So obviously there's different things that could happen, but we're just talking about what generally happens in our league. The opposing team from the goal kick, even if he's just caught it, they have to go back into this half, so that once the first player touches the ball, then they're allowed to come and press, not until they've actually touched the ball. Okay, so that does allow us to play out from the back and get a little bit used to it. We just got to be trying. Also, one of the things here is we're trying to get rotation from the players. So 7, as you see, is now dropped slightly more central. 4's dropped centre back sort of area. 6 has now come out from wide and going more of an attacking, striking role up there. So we're looking for rotation of players as well, so they don't get fixed in one position all the time. Does it give us a problem? Yes. Well, longer on down the lines, probably it'll help us. Not probably, it will help us. At the moment, lots of mistakes. Not really sure what to do yet, but there's still only 8 coming on 9. So you know, lots of time left to get this right with them. But just an idea for you to have a look at. 7-a-side football tends to be lots of spaces on the pitch, especially at this age, because as I said, the defending teams tend to just follow the ball, or both teams do. So if you can use these wide areas and what we call playgrounds, if I come above, you can see that better. You can get the ball around here and in 2 touches, 1, 2, and we're out. And we're in, you know, and we've kept the ball away from the pressure, and that will allow this player now to get into these areas here. And obviously these guys here can be making runs, and we can all push up as well. Okay, just an idea, one of many. Hopefully I'll be posting a few more of these over time, just to give you an idea. If you're going to make a write something on the YouTube channel, please make it sensible. You know, it's just an idea. If you've got any, you know, think this is not right, or you've got something better ideas about it, or anything, as long as it's sensible, please make please join in. Let's have a chat online, and that'd be great to hear from you guys. Thank you.